And we are live. Hello, everybody. So, I was only able to log in after yesterday's stream like 20, 30 minutes ago. So I still have no idea if this farm works. Let's see if we can get up here. They're kind of wandering around. I've yet to actually see anybody, like actually harvest anything. Hello, Eliza, and thank you, PG Roger Boy, for the follow. Um, you see, they're kind of acting weird because they're just sitting here. And I don't know why that is, but there's crops to harvest. And then some of them are wandering around. See, he planted. So I think they're doing things, but I'm not sure. And then, like, he doesn't look like he's doing anything. All of his crops are ready to go. So, yeah, let's go see what we've got over here. I've kept 52 here for a while. Hello, gameplay ender. Yep, no crops. We might stick 52 over here, actually. Let's go grab some stone bricks and glass. Some of them are protesting. That's what it feels like. Like, I'm not getting anything out of them. They're just sitting there staring at the other guy who's trapped. Stone bricks are over here. I did manage to clear out my inventory, so we've got a fresh start. Like, I literally logged in right here where we logged out yesterday. Oh, yay, I'm stuck here. I want to get 52 over here. And do glass all the way around the edges. We want to do that up top. So, TPA here, ma52 slash TPS. Oh, wait. How do I have to do this? I have to do it like this. Okay, thank you. TP toggle. And then from ma51, I can do TPS. Now I gotta wait. What if the guy's not trapped and he is the trap? Well, he's definitely a trap for carrots. So, and he is also trapped at the same time because he's not allowed to move. Yeah, like this is what I mean. Like, he's got all of these to harvest, but he's just sitting here, staring at him. Like, go harvest. You tried, and then you gave up. What is wrong with you? I don't want to do that. I didn't want to break this. Please tell me I didn't. Okay, we're good. So, in order to get this one filled out, we have to fix this up. So, let's go grab... We need those trapdoors, and we need pressure plates. Put the trapdoors in here, and stone pressure plates are here. And we have a couple of villagers set up at the villager breeder, but it's currently broken too. I was just checking in. Okay. So we need to kind of fix that up. So the main issue it's having, see you later, gameplay ender. That's not a pressure plate. Those aren't my trapdoors. Ah, good job. The main issue I'm having is it backed up and it's no longer going to breed villagers. And that's a good, like, thing to have, but it is a pain to fix. And yeah, we're going to need to craft some trapdoors. And those are here. There we go. So now we can go down here and craft these. I don't know what happened to the pressure plates I was using earlier. There, and here. You're good. And here, and here. Wait a second. Yeah, okay, whatever. I'm gonna break these. Where on earth? I had... Okay. It wasn't pressure plates I was looking for. It was iron trapdoors. Oh my gosh. So that kind of leads into the main thing for today. I've changed a little bit of how I do my morning schedule for a couple of reasons. First and foremost, my morning schedule has been a bit of a mess lately, as some of you may have noticed. Um, like I've been waking up at 3:30 in the morning, and that means doing things like today, where I streamed at 7 in the morning yesterday, went into work for 8 hours, but technically 12, and then came home at 9 o'clock at night, and then came back this morning to stream again at 7, is really, really hard because I basically get like 4 hours of sleep because normally I wake up at 3:30 to stream at 7. Instead, I woke up at 6 this morning, which was just an hour ago. Now, I've recently started getting healthy enough that I can do that, but I'm still kind of tired. um, like, I'm not dead, but I'm still broken. If that makes any messed up sense whatsoever. Um, so, yeah. The only way that I'm able to stream today is if instead of waking up at 3:30, I wake up at 6. Which is fair, but there's no way that I'm able to wake up at 3:30 2 days in a row if I have to go to bed at 11 the previous night. That's just not going to work. I just don't see that as being a functional lifestyle. So, yeah, we're going to see how this works out. Like, my original idea was to just give myself 14 hours between getting off work and streaming. But I still wanted to stream on days like this because I'm going to get them a lot. So, yeah. Um, so for now, we're going to see how this goes. Seems to be going pretty well so far. Woke up, got things I needed done, and now we're able to do this. Okay, let's get that lever down and take that out. Perfect. And I'm going to leave these alone for now, but we'll definitely need to sort that out. And that is active. Beautiful. So now we need to go down and over. And we want to start pillaring this down. Perfect. So we're going to pull from this row down here. And I need to mark which ones do not currently have a villager by removing their workstation. So basically all of these died. I think 2 streams ago we came through and fixed all of these because the what are they called? The Endermen came around and completely obliterated the backside of this. So all of these villagers that were here just died because they could suddenly move back there, the zombies, and that wasn't a good thing. Okay, so we've got all of those open. Now we need some, what are these called? Oh, this isn't gonna work. We need to go out by one more, then we can go sideways. So it's out to here, then down. Now the reason for that is we cannot have diagonal rails and turning rails in the same block. So we want these. Come on, up a little bit. And yeah, we have to do it like that because this block cannot also go up while turning. So now we need our powered rails, which will be up here, through the store and around here. And we'll grab some iron, no, redstone blocks. We'll grab some redstone blocks. Put those in the offhand. And take them down here. 1, 2, and then might as well go there. And then we need to go on the sides of those. So here, here, and here. Now we get to go sort out our villager breeder. So I think you guys are going to laugh once we get there. It's kind of funny. There are a ton of, if I could get in the air, there are a ton of villagers just kind of rammed into the side here. Right here. And I had to stop this for a couple of reasons. So basically, if you send them through too fast, the first villager will not travel into the capsule in time for the next villager to then get knocked out of its minecart into the same capsule. That's a bad thing. Now you've got 2 villagers wanting to go into the same capsule. So first things first, we're going to break this redstone wire. I'm going to set that aside, and we're going to send these villagers through manually. So that should pick up a villager, and he's going to go off. Now we should only have to wait a little bit. That side is loaded by 52, I believe. There's not really a good way to check because we'll end up loading that. So, okay, here's a good way to check. We wait a moment, and then we go over there and see where it is. Waiting, and then let's go check it out. So we should see him here. No? Oh, there he is. So yeah, this is what I mean. Like, he's just kind of sitting there. And that is because there's no player near him. So we're going to need to bring 52 over here. I think there's an AFK point here. Yep. So, do we get any carrots? Okay, so they're not giving all their food away. TP, yes. And 52 appears here. Now I'm trapped. 52, don't do that, please. Thank you. Now we can go through here. Perfect. Up a little bit. Okay, so now it should definitely be loaded. No question about it. And we want you and to go here. Down, please. And there he goes. So we don't technically have to wait until it gets into the capsule, but it's a good idea because there's a decent amount of time before it actually gets to the next capsule. The reason it's a good idea is because it's an absolute pain to get one villager out of the capsule and not the other. So I generally just try and give it a good 30, 40 seconds and then send the next one through. It's like a villager claw machine, exactly. But you don't want them to go into the same capsule because it's a trading thing. And this is not the best design. There are better ones that use pistons to push them through, but they're a lot more complicated. This one relies on them wandering into the space. So let's get 52, and we're going to quickly run through and make sure that these guys are where they need to be. See? This is what I'm talking about. This guy still has not walked through. So now, we're going to have them all stuck here. What is wrong with you? Move! Ah. Okay, we got to get 51 over here. Dude! Am I having ping issues today? I can normally just take right off like that. Okay, we're gonna have to come down through here. Do I have a trapdoor on me? I have this and a redstone block. That'll have to work. Hi. Okay. I'm not trapped. There's no better way of putting it. Can I place a redstone block? Thank you. And we want our glass back. Hmm. Hi. So he finally fell through, but none of the other guys actually moved. Oh, we're waiting on the next guy to fall. Come on, walk. You can do it. No, he still hasn't moved. What is wrong with him? You see the spot. Walk to it. May have to go and grab the actual piston. And we may end up spending a stream going around and replacing this with a smart piston idea. Because this has not happened before. Piston, redstone blocks, and back down here. I don't understand why it's not moving. It doesn't normally take this long. Okay, so we need to get him down. So we're gonna go block this off. Thank you. And iron trapdoor, redstone block. Break the redstone block. Maybe we can just like push him in there? Okay, there we go. Now we can push him off. Why can't Mixer keep me logged in? Because it's lazy. Keeps me logged in. I don't know why it wouldn't keep you logged in. Hello, Ewan. Okay, are you going to move? Because this is going to be frustrating if not. If he doesn't move, then they have changed something with villager AI since I built this. What? Don't do that. Oh, it sent the minecart back because the retrieval system's broken. I never fixed that. Good job. Okay, villager. Fall into the hole. It is not that hard. I may have to place wooden doors on this side to trick them to walking over here. What do I have? I can do this and break these and firework, or I can go grab some wooden doors. Wooden doors, where? Wooden doors, awesome. Hello. These are easier to like crawl with anyway. Need to fall in this hole right here. Okay, I have a wooden door. I need to make sure that he does not exit out of this hole. Now, are you going to wander onto that spot? I'm now stuck in here with you. Okay, here is one thing. I know mobs have issues pathfinding when they're on rails. And I know it got worse with one of the pre or like mid updates. So that may be part of this. Because he's just completely stuck. He's not even rotating. He should only have those 2 blocks he can pathfind to. And he should think that he can pathfind to that trapdoor now. If we're gonna have to go through and yeah, that's what's confusing me. Like he definitely has an AI. See look, now he's looking at me. So he has an AI. And I can just push them down there just fine, but this whole system's supposed to be automated. That's the issue. And it was automated. There are designs that do that, but they are way bigger. Like, here's the complexity of the redstone here. It's what is this? A pressure plate, a few torches, and an activator rail. And that's all it takes. The piston ones, you have to do the pressure plate down here, a detector rail, then another activator rail next to it, and then like a tripwire, and then you have to push them up into the piston and over, and it's stupid complicated. So I may have to do that, but I don't know. Basically, you have to have some way of detecting that there's a villager in front of it, and then you can push it. I don't know where you got the composter from here, because everything here should be picked up. Fisherman, so a barrel. Where did I leave a barrel behind? Ewan may have a better design on that front, which I would love to see. That may be a project for another stream. all of these barrels should be picked up. Where are you getting a barrel from? Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone, but I think we're just gonna go ahead and instead I was wondering why that creeper was walking over there with such intensity, and then it's like, oh, there's 52 there. Now 52 is trapped. Let's just TP out of here. I'm sitting here trying to figure out, Creeper, where are you going? I'm over here. You don't blow up villagers. Okay, villagers are fine. I need to replace this paper marker though. Paper, beautiful. Okay, so instead of going through the whole process of having to deal with pushing them in, I'm just going to take them straight to the breeder. Just take not the pressure plates and pull off a signal off the rail and run them into the piston. Problem with that, Ewan. The pressure plates are only activated when there's a villager on them. Right? So not. Right. But if there's not a villager on it, then the piston will be extended and the villager will not be able to get off of the minecart. Here, look. Not if the rail isn't active. But the rail doesn't give out a signal, Ewan. The rail just kicks them off the minecart. Yeah, that there's two separate rails for that. One to kick them off the rail, and one to get a signal if there's a rail over it. Right. So that makes it 2 blocks wide. It's currently only 1 block wide, so that's twice as complicated. And it would make this whole system twice as long. Granted, not twice as complicated, but it would make it twice as long. Unless I could make it tileable, because like currently I can't have them right next to each other. Like, okay. If I'm making a wrong assumption, then let me know. Because I would still need to take them out of the minecart. So I would need 2 rails, which would be 2 blocks wide. You can have them next to each other. Okay. So that'd be tileable, hopefully. He's gonna need dealt with somehow. But, whole system's turned off right now, I don't care. Doesn't matter if the next one triggers. As cart is already empty. Well, cart's gonna be like over here, so that doesn't matter. And we have the and there. Okay, fair enough. Okay, I see what you're saying. How would you detect? So you would need to have some sort of delay on detecting the minecart and it showing up here before the piston pushes, because there's going to be a delay before the minecart rail detects it here, and then the villager gets kicked out on top of this rail before you need that piston to push. So that would be a thing. There's a couple of different delay circuits that would probably need to be used that would be better than repeaters, but it depends on how much delay you would need. I don't know how much you would need. If it would fit into one repeater, that would probably be best. But yeah, I think I came into spectator mode up here. I have no idea. You know what would be awesome? For like a non-cheaty admin spectator mode. Like I can go into spectator mode and then be teleported back to where I went into spectator mode. That way I can just check something out and then go back to where I was. I might code that. Because I'm sick of trying to remember where I went into spectator mode so I don't end up with like fast travel. Da-dum da-dum. And this, and this, and this. Okay. And now we're gonna come over here. And like I said, instead of having to deal with putting them in there and bringing them all out, we're just gonna move them directly to here. So time to till. You know what? Let's skip that. And we're going to instead find those. We're gonna move the villagers in here first. We actually need to grab the rails we put away. Also, if only one cart in the system, one could just detect once at the end for a cart has gone through and trigger pistons. True, to an extent. So, normally you would only have one cart, but here's the thing. Like, I have this massive amount of villagers built up over here. It would be great if I could just send them through one right after the other. But currently I can't because I'm relying on the villager pathfinding. And that has a variable amount of time between which they happen. The piston-based designs that I've seen allow you to just send them through as long as there's enough distance between them that the pistons activate. If I have to wait for it to go through the entire thing, then I do have a definitive amount of time, which would still work. I would just activate the next villager by the time the next one goes through. That could work. However, if it's per one, then I end up with a lot more efficiency and I can just go ding, 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 ding and keep sending them through. And I would much prefer that. It would definitely be longer because I would then have to keep adding length as I expand the villager trading system. I would be willing to waste the redstone on making it like this. It would work. Yes, I agree with you on that. And if you've got a smaller system, then it would probably be more ideal too. Okay, don't fall. It is simpler, yes, and it would run through a lot of the issues I'm having with it being a lot more complicated and not complicated, large. Oh, look, they are replanting. Okay, we gotta check this out. What about these other guys? No, it's just these two. What is wrong with you? You're broken, and you're broken. Why? Who cares if piston pushes empty? Not really in vanilla, to be honest. But yeah, I don't really care on that front. It's more, um, I'm not wanting to have to rebuild the whole system and relocate my villagers. What are those markers in the distance? Those are my cove project. The markers are for the, what is it called? The nether portals. So, yes, we were working on that a couple of streams ago, I believe. We ended up using the waypoints to figure out which spot in the nether we needed to have the nether portals. Yeah, and end dedication is predictable and simple. Exactly. So, I'm not wanting to have to rebuild the whole system. It'd be nice if I could go through and just like alter it to be what I need. One could automate it on a timer, yes. That might actually be simpler overall. But it would have to be based on if a minecart has entered the system. I wouldn't want it to continuously fire the pistons. While lag is not a huge issue, I don't want it to just keep happening. That just doesn't seem like a good idea to me. Yeah, like if it was every 5 seconds, if a minecart had entered the system within the last 10 seconds. So I think end detection you could. Okay. Well, yeah, that would make more sense. If it's entered the system, you don't need to wait 5 seconds and then do it. You should detect it on the end and then do it do it then, and then again in 5 seconds. Fair enough. Oh, what is this? It's 52. 52 isn't safe. Run! Wrong way! Up here. Because I definitely do not want to lose 518 levels. And up, we need to go sleep. Okay, now we have some phantoms to kill. Hi, phantoms. No, I missed. Got him. Well, I mean, you could automatically send another cart automatically once it detects the first cart is through. True, but there may not always be another cart to go through, so you still want to do that timer. So one can 100% be automatic. You're still dependent on the villagers in that, in a normal circumstance, you have to wait for them to, what is it? You have to wait for them to breed. Come on, come down. Come down and meet me. I swear, these guys are so stupid. They're less mobile than we are, and that feels stupid. And I'm out of fireworks, so I have to land. I don't know if it's just me, but I always feel like mobs should be faster than we are. Can't you separate the breeding area? It is separate, and it has to be. Old Minecraft villages could be with the breeders, but now all of the villagers are counted towards the breeding cap. So I have to keep it all the way over here, and I have to load them separately. Um, so basically the way it works, and the reason this breeder is not working right now, is all of the villagers in this village have to be tied to a bed for it to be breedable. And I have to have them more than 100 blocks away for them to lose their bed. When a new villager is bred, they get tied to a bed, and it won't breed anymore. Um, so yeah, I have to keep it over here. Now I did notice that's a little bit broken because there are a ton over here, but there's only 6 beds. Um, so I'm thinking I was lied to at some point, but that's what I've been told. Um, so yeah, I have to figure something out on that. I'm hoping that means I can move it over there, because this is a pretty trash villager breeder. And I don't like the fact that it's, like, really separate from everything else. If I can, I'm probably going to move it back here. And you can turn them off pretty easy now, too, as long as I've still been told correctly. But yeah, I'm starting to doubt the assumption that you can only have so many villagers within an area of the villager breeder. Okay, so we've got that pulled down there. Now we need to finish pulling this over this side. Okay, we're good there. Let's get our villagers in. Oh, wait, why did I pull it down here? I needed to pull it over this way. So we detect a villager ready to go through. We could. I have a different system set up. I could literally just send a villager through when it's ready. Like that water pool is set up so that I can just have a minecart bouncing back and forth. And then when there's a villager in that water, it gets picked up in the minecart. How exactly you've done that has changed through the versions, but the fact that you can do it has been pretty consistent. Oh gosh, why? Didn't hold shift fast enough. Mine, what? Oh, this is my filter. I'm like, why is it not middle clicking to those bricks? And that's because they have like a dozen S's. Hey, we're gonna break you. And regular rails. Powered rail. Redstone block. Regular rail. Yeah, I'm probably gonna download our copy of the world and see what I can do as far as like upgrading that. Because I think they've changed the villager AI enough that it no longer deals with rails, which is frustrating to say the absolute least. Okay, so this is what I have. It'll bounce back and forth, and then it just picks up a villager. I can't show you how it bounces back and forth because it's full of villagers, but when there's no villagers in there, it just sits there and bounces. When it's got a villager in there, it goes through and it'll be all happy because it's got its own minecart. But yeah, that's kind of how that works. And we should end up down this way and then here. Oh, I didn't actually get the composters and stuff in place. Hold on. We need to go grab those. So composters, glass. Oh, we've got the glass and glowstone. Okay. Please don't land. There we go. Which side do you want to go to? There's no workstations yet, but we'll get there in a moment. Come on, pick a side. Fine, I'll give you some time to think. So we want a composter, glowstone, and glass. Then glowstone, glass, glowstone, glass, glowstone, glass, glowstone, glass. How's that look for you? Composter, 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 glass. Glowstone, glass, glowstone, glass, glowstone, glass, glowstone, glass. Perfect. And I would like to take you, please. Thank you. Glowstone, glass, glowstone, glass. Okay. And we want to put the composter in the middle. Has he chosen yet? Okay, something is wrong with these villagers. They are not moving. Hmm. Because like the guys we had yesterday, they just jumped right off. What is wrong with you? And now he's here, and I thought he was flying for a second. Do not leave this area. You're gonna stand right there. You're not allowed to walk out there. Sorry. That's not a choice. Okay, at least he's moving. And this is supposed to be a composter. And now we can fly back and get another guy. So we want these and these. Okay, and we have to go through this massive rail system to get the next guy over here. And hello. Where are we going? I've lost him. What the heck? Where did he go? Here he is. Hello. Ah, I managed to stop him. Dang it. There we go. And down he goes. He's picked up a workstation. We want to block off the side that has been chosen already with our bricks. That'll be up, over, and across. And let's see how well he does at choosing. Something's going on with the AI, and it's weird. Choose. See, he chose nice and fast. And I am out of bricks. Now we get glass on the edges. Okay, and a minecart. And down we go. Perfect. Pick up the next one. And off we go. And up. And over the top. I still need to finish up this wall. There are so many, like, little projects around here that just need to be finished up. The outer wall, that wall, like, the staircase. I wonder if there was a trigger there, being you broke the cart with the workstations already there. Yeah, maybe. Hmm. Like, this guy didn't start until... Or no, it was this guy. Until I had most of the workstations in. But, like, he was still just standing there for a very long time. And you've picked up a librarian thing from somewhere. Hopefully you drop that soon. Where are you trying to go? He's got to be trying to go back to his workstation. Yeah, you're not going to be able to get back there, buddy. There's no way. Just to make sure, you're not going up there now. Maybe. There. Yeah, he's looking for the librarian workstation. Yeah, but there aren't any over here, so... There's... He must have picked up the one at my house. That's the thing. But he won't go off the edge. He shouldn't have picked one up, and he hasn't been traded with, so he should lose it soon. Go off the edge! Go! He pushed me off. Okay. Dude, you've lost it. You've lost an entire life of being a librarian. Just be a composter. Go off the edge. Come on! It's not that hard. Walk. He wants to walk on the middle of the block. Because he's a mob. I get that. But you need to walk off the edge. Like, seriously. Just walk that way a little bit more. There we go. Be happy. And we need to block this section off. Hopefully the next guy does not pick up the librarian workstation along the way, since he should still have a claim on it. And down here. And there he is. Do not pick up the lectern. An eye on him. Looks good so far. And there should be none in this direction, so we're safe. And he still has a claim on it, and he's freaking out still. It should be about the time of day where he's able to change that. I may have to go up and break it, and that's the bad part. Okay. Now walk that way. That way. Not that way. That way. A little bit further. There you go. Okay, now we need to get this side blocked off. We're going to open this middle section, and our next villager is going to fall in there. There we go. And a minecart is here. Go down, please. There we go. Oh, come on. I didn't want to do that. Lie. And down. And yep, he picked it up. I wonder... That was well before. Okay. I feel like they're multi-claiming. Because all of these should be unclaimed. Or claimed already. Like, every one of the lecterns in this area should be claimed by a villager. I should not have a single unclaimed lectern over here. And yet, he still managed to find one to claim. That's the weird part. But he did unclaim it, so we should get this guy to unclaim it soon. But he's going to be an absolute pain to get into this hole now. Or not. Okay, we're set. So now we get to go around, till all of the land, and plant some carrots. Oh wait! He's planting! Hold on. So this guy is planting and harvesting now. And this guy is. We did it! Something happened! Something changed, and now they're actually doing things. That's incredible. Okay, so yeah, let's go check to see if we're actually getting things out now. None yet. Okay, that works for me. Man, that's frustrating to say the least. That was even a thing, that they weren't doing anything. Okay, now we can go around, till all of the land, and get things together. I don't know what's up with villager AI, like, everything's just seemed broken since 1.14. Like, they're only supposed to refresh their trades 3 times a day. But if I go over to my trading hall, during certain times of the day, they're just refreshing their trades on loop. And it's weird, because I can literally just trade with them, wait like 10 seconds, and they'll refresh. And I don't get it. And it happens in vanilla too. So it's not a spigot thing. Mojang can't code is what's happening. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, everywhere that I see reported, the wiki, any videos, they all say they refresh their trades 3 times a day. When I go into single player and I test with my my trading setup, I literally end up having them refresh their trades constantly during a single point in the day. And the frustrating part about that is I was super excited to actually have a use for my clock. I made a whole texture pack with a custom model and custom texture for the clock that would change textures during times that villagers would be tradable. But it doesn't line up because they're constantly trading during these random times during the day that don't even line up with the schedule that Mojang's published. And it doesn't make sense. Like, I can't figure it out. The only thing I can think of is they've based their schedule on light values. But that wouldn't make any sense because then it's broken in other dimensions and you can literally influence their trades by changing the position of pistons. But I can't get that to be replicatable either by doing that, by changing the position of pistons or blocks. But it makes the most sense because if I have them on a block, then I can change the time of day where they're doing their trading. So, like if I have them under a roof and they're further in the roof, then the time of day shifts where they're willing to trade. And that's the weird part. Mojang should grab Forge 1.14 and look at the deobfuscated vanilla code. Should grab Forge 1.14. Maybe. I really don't know. Like, it just seems so weird to me and I don't know what's wrong with it. Like, it works, I guess. Nobody else has really seemed to find a problem with it. They're all just kind of playing with it. Oh. Okay, it doesn't show up as italicized on this screen. So, yeah. That's the thing. And I'm pressing wrong buttons trying to switch back to the right screen. Yeah, that's frustrating. I don't know, why that's a thing, and it's weird. Because like I said, I got really excited that I was going to have a use for clocks because I had this reliance on that time of day to make sure my villagers would refresh. And then they actually had that completely broken in 1.14.3. And 1.14.4, it's even more broken. And I don't know where to go with it. Mojang should add crabs and break something else. Yeah, that's basically how it works. Like, think back to when they added fish in 1.13. Every server absolutely died. It was better than it is now, but, like, having all of those entities spawn in and despawn and perform their movement checks broke everything. There was no balancing that. We basically had to disable fish spawning until they fixed it, which frustrated everybody because it was a big part of the 1.13 update. And they broke world save. Exactly. And that was to fix a dupe bug. So, which, if it's the dupe bug I'm thinking about, they created by adding drowns. So, yeah. Yeah, I didn't want to do that. How can I get out of here without breaking? There we go. Hello, we have stuff. Let's go grab carrots and clear out our inventory. We don't have too long left. Good point. Yeah, that's one of the problems with Mojang is they are not the best at game design. I mean, they have a really great game, and it's amazing. But there's a lot of issues with the way things are implemented. Thank you for the follow, Water Mermaid. Happy to have you. And it doesn't work well. And the only reason that things do work at all is because of modders. Like, you cannot have more than a 10 or 12 person server without Spigot. I guarantee it. Like, the amount of issues that Exumovoid runs into moderating Hermitcraft is incredible. They have to constantly think about every little thing they do and how it affects server lag. And you just can't do that if you have even 30 players. Could be worse, could be Bethesda. Exactly. Like, at least Mojang recognizes that they have problems and will go back and fix it and apologize about it. You know, there's that. You know, we have a good, like, company behind us. But it's still frustrating because there's a lot of broken things. And there's so much that could be done better. What did I even need? I need carrots. Okay, carrots. Should be this one. Hello, carrots. And these away. Fireworks, please. Now, I may switch one of these out for potatoes, but I think carrots should work for right now. Did you revive the Ender Dragon yet? I have revived the Ender Dragon quite a few times. I use the Ender Dragon as an obsidian farm, so I'm at that level of the game at this point. Yeah, Ender Dragon, easy peasy. Ender Dragon is a lot harder than the Wither, but I basically, easier than the Wither. But I basically just trap the Wither. I rarely actually fight it, but that's because I'm lazy. I don't want to sit here and have like a half-hour fight for something that I need stacks worth of. So, yeah. That's just gonna take too long. And that'll be this side. Thank you. I know it says I have one carrot, but I promise there's a stack in my hand. See? Little bit of client-server desync. That's another thing that's frustrating about it. There's a lot of that going around in 1.14. I mean, I think that's been a thing for a while, but seems to have gotten a lot worse lately. And that might be a Spigot thing, but I don't know. Haven't really tested on a pure vanilla server, to be honest. What is with all of these? I didn't do them.
You make me
Thank you for the follow, Fallen Lender. Happy to have you. Leader, not lender. Leader. And there's this side. And we should be set with those. Hopefully they'll actually start planting like the other side eventually did. And maybe? We're at least going to get a hopper and a chest at the end of this, so I can AFK here. Please don't break any crops. We do it? We did it. Okay. Did you try to bring a creeper back to your house alive? I could do that. It's pretty easy, but I could. I don't know if you've ever seen... Oh, what did they call it? Tangos and impulses derp. It was... No, it wasn't derp. Oh my gosh, what did they call it? It was so long ago. It was like a year and a half. But basically, they did like a 2.5 to 3 hour stream every week where they would try and capture some mob in the game. They started with capturing like multiple zombies and creepers, and then they went on to like moving withers and like ghasts and shulkers and elder guardians and moving them to different parts of the world for the other hermits. So yeah, like I know how to do that stuff and it's fun. I did. Like it's not storming. Did I just activate something I didn't want to activate? Yeah, it's definitely something I could do. I don't have much reason to. But I could. What do I need? I need a hopper and a chest. So let's grab some chests and some hoppers. And hello, creeper. Hey, look! I brought a creeper back to my base. You happy? Die, please. I mean, most of my base is pretty lit up. I think the only reason this area is not is because I have this little bit of broken bit here. And let's break that. Hi, skeleton. I see you. You don't need to be annoying about it. We're gonna go this side. And then grab those. Block that off. Put a chest here. To here. Nope, that's not a chest. To here. Break the roof. Okay. We should get our crops through this chest soon. But we're gonna have to fight these guys. Okay, thank you. And the golden carrot. Because they never despawn. So. Oh no, I didn't want to hit the horse. There we go. Hello, buddy. You have a flame bow. I don't want to get hit by that. There we go. Did I only get 3? I only got 3. Okay, fair enough. Do I have torches? I do. And I want to go ahead and switch this off because it doesn't need to be going while I'm AFKing for crops. And that's set. And that's set. And we've got a chest here. Okay. That'll be the end of stream for today. You're just kidnapping their horses. Exactly. I will see you all tomorrow for what should be either Regrowth or Heavens of Sorcery. That'll be with Ewan, I hope. If not, it'll just be Regrowth or CapeCraft. So have a nice night, and I'll see you guys then.